Alright, remember, we are moving. Another lesson, another video. So here we are addressing missing angles in a revolution. Let's see. There we are, remember, 2.3. So, as I said, this one I'm doing a dedicated video because I want to see that can this be done in different directions. Then I want to discuss certain aspects. As you know, even in your booklet, the handout, the big booklet that they gave you with over 30 other type of questions, I want you to be able to get used to all of them. So these are the basics. If you've done it, go ahead. If you haven't, please pause and do as you know we do before we view. Okay, member, enjoy. Alrighty, member, let's see if you have nailed this one. So, the central challenge here is to demonstrate that you know that if I have angles around a point, all of them add up to what? Let us see. So where are we going to start? So let's start from top and then we go clockwise. So we ought to demonstrate that for those 3 marks, we know that if I add 72 and 2D plus 32 degrees and what else? And another 32, what else? And D and another 2D. All of them give me what? They give me a 360 degree. Okay, so that's what they wanted. First mark, then what is the reason? So you can say angles around a point like that, or you can say angles in a revolution like that. Okay, so that's what the examiner wanted, and everything else is just algebra. For your 2 marks, they are nasty. So let's put, okay, we can do it in our brain, but too many numbers. So this one, I won't advise that we put it in our brain. The possibilities of the possibility of making mistakes is increased in this one, isn't it? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 values, and then what do we have? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3 terms, isn't it? Okay, and then we don't forget our 360. Okay, then what do we have? We have a 2, 4, 6. Whoa, this is ugly. Okay, you can go into your calculator. I'll show you what you can do. So I'm just doing it step by step so that we are together, isn't it? So I have 2, 4, 6. Then I have a 10 and a 3. So I have a 136. Then here I have 5, isn't it? Okay. So I have 5D. And then they are still equal 360. What else do I have? Now I have a 5D, which is equals to what? Which is equals to 360 minus 136. Whoa, the examiner was nasty here. Okay. But you need to be very smart. This is not your homework where you have to do all of this. So once you've done this for your 2 marks, for your 3rd mark, you can be smart. You can say these ones, they give me 5D, and then you write that. Okay. Then you can say they are equals to. Then in your calculator, you can simply say 360 minus all these numbers without writing them down. Then what will you have? You will have 5D is equals to, in your calculator, you'll get the answer, which will be what? 10 minus 6 is what? It's a 4. And then what else? So if I have a 10 minus 6, I'm left with a 5 there, isn't it? So I will have a 5 minus 3, which is a 2, isn't it? Then I have taken what? nothing from here. So I'll say 3 minus 1 is a 2. Okay. Looks very funny, isn't it? Yeah, it looks very funny. Our values and the 360 and the remainder, they don't like the 5D. And did I copy the D's correctly? I did, isn't it? Okay. I've got a 2D that goes along with the 32. Okay. Then I have a D that goes on its own, and I have another 2D that goes on its own. And all of them give me a 5D. And my numbers, they give me a 6 if I take those two. Okay, so I don't think I made any mistakes. Okay, so it means the examiner, they are very nasty. So you can divide this by 5 and you get what? Here I will get a 4, isn't it? Okay, then I'll be left with a 2, and then I will have a 24. Yeah, nasty one, isn't it? So I'll have another 4. Whoa, this is not nice, isn't it? Okay, right, it means it needs me to stop being a, what is it, what do we call these people? The brainy people. Yeah, we'll get the weight sometime now. Okay, so I'm gonna say 360 minus 72 minus 32 minus 32 again. What do I get? I get a 224, so I'm correct. Then I divide it by 5. Whoa, 44.8. Okay, so if you don't have a calculator, you can simply say what is it, 224 over 5 for your D. Okay, so this one is 44.8, isn't it? Okay. Examiners were nasty here. Look at how much time it took me. Okay, so you saw with my calculator, I was able to get that quickly. I was also able to get that. All right, so write this statement, reason. Go to your calculator, or rather, after this statement, those terms, they give you a 5D. Okay, then you write that 5D in your calculator, 360 minus those numbers. Then it will give you this value. In your calculator, you do the division, it will give you this. So all of this and that would be enough for your 3 marks. Okay. Whoa. Okay, remember. Now let me take you to another angle, another trip of this journey. Right, remember, if we take another direction and we say, okay, let us assume that all our lines are straight lines. If I have BE as a straight line, what will I do? I will say 2D plus 72 is equals to what? Is equals to 180 angles on a straight line. Then what will I have? I will have a 2D is equals to what? 180 minus 72. Then what about that? What will happen now? I will have a 10 minus 8, which is what? Which is a 10 minus 2 is an 8. And then I will have a what? I will have a 0.8. Now look at what happens. If I say 2D is equals to 108, what is my D? My D is going to be 108 over 2, which is what? Which is a 4, and then a what? A 50, isn't it? Okay. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, no remainder. Then 2 into 8 goes into 2 into 8 goes 4 times. So what is my D now? My D is 54. Is that true? It doesn't look true. Okay. Then what if we do another direction and we say what if I take this line that I took was what? Was straight line BE. Okay. So where did I go? I took these two angles there that are on this straight line there. What do they give me? They give me AD is a 54. Now, what if I take this straight line that goes from A to D? What will I have there? I will have a 72 plus 2D plus a 32 is equal to 180. Are we going to get the same answer? We are not, member. Okay. These two give me 180. Now, this one has a 72 and a 2D. Now, when I get to this one, it also has a 72 and a 2D, but it now has a 32. Let's see what happens now. So I am going to have a 2D, and then I'm going to have a 180. What do these give me? These give me, this is 100, and then it's a 4. So I'll have 104. From that, if I take away 4, what will I have? I will have a 76. And then the 100 and the 100 cancel. So it means I'm going to have a 2D and a 76. And then if I take a D, I divide by 2. What is my D now? My D is it goes there, 38, isn't it? 2 into 7, 3 times it leaves me a 1, 8. Look at that. Now D is 38. Remember, it can't be true. So we can't have a D that is different values. Let's try the last one. What if we take this one, this line now, on the bottom of AD? On the bottom of AD, what do we have? We have 2D plus what? Plus D plus 32. So if you use your eyes and you assume that these lines are all straight, examiner's got you. Examiner is got you. So 2D plus D plus 32 is equals to what? 180. So what is happening this time? I have a 3D and then I have a 180 minus 32. Oh, remember? It doesn't look sure. 10 minus 2 is what? It's a 8. I'm left with a 7, isn't it? So I'll be having a 4. Okay. So these two give me 180, isn't it? No, these two give me an 80. 7 carry 1, 8. So 148. Now look at what my D is. Remember. It can't be. Look at that. So now I have my 3 goes there how many times? 4 times, isn't it? Yes. And then I have a 28. Remember. I am not even gonna go to my calculator. So in 28, I'll have a what? I'll have a 9, isn't it? Okay. I'll have a 9 because it's a 27. And then 1 over 3. You see now I'm teaching you other things. Teaching you fractions. Mixed numbers. Remember, look at that. Look at that. So our original D is what? 44.8. What about the other D's? 3 different D's. Okay, so that's why I wanted to do this in a separate video so that I alert you. So in the booklet, they told you that certain lines are not straight lines. Okay, they wanted to say AD and BE are not straight lines. Okay, they just mix up the alphabets. So do not assume that when you see lines that are drawn parallel or straight or a shape is a square, then you assume that it's a square. You must look into what they give you as well in the statements. Okay, so the central issue here was that all these angles are around a point. So you needed to go to what? You needed to go to this one. Okay, so if you know your work, you wouldn't waste time. Because somebody that is not clear about what is going to happen, they will try this And then they will see, when they try it again, it gets there, they get confused and say, I am leaving. And they won't know which one to scratch. And then if you don't scratch anyone, the examiner is going to mark this one, and it's wrong. Okay? So, I hope that you get what the moral of this lesson was. Okay, member, let us prepare for our next one. I think we do have a 2.4. Let us see what it is. It will be in a separate video. Keep on pushing.